did not watch this video. I saw that it said Miami Beach sex trafficking ring. Once I saw that, I said, that's a story. Here we go.
Tonight, police say they nabbed the ringleader of a human trafficking ring in Miami Beach.
Now, according to investigators, the suspect called her victims slaves and threatened them if they did not perform certain sexual acts.
Jamie Gorola is live in Miami Beach with more of what police uncovered. Jamie.
She called her, it's a she. She called the workers slaves.
Yeah, police say there are 3 victims that have come forward, and they think there could be more. The suspect's attorney arguing the victims worked voluntarily and without coercion.
They work voluntarily without coercion. Go ahead, baby. Oh, what, y'all?
You want to stay away from the alleged victims.
Alba Agenbrod faced a judge today on serious counts of human trafficking and prostitution. She's accused of being a pimp for at least 3 undocumented immigrants from November 2021 to March 2023.
All 3 of these victims were brought in after having responded to an ad in the paper where it's a legitimate ad for a masseuse company, right? One of the victims even went as far as explaining that she actually thought she was going to be given massages. She's given scrubs. She's basically told, you're going to be doing this kind of work.
According to an arrest form, Agenbrod, who is also known as Eva, would order victims to perform sexual acts for men against their will. The arrest form also says Eva lived directly across the street where the human trafficking happened.
Was anybody forcing them to engage in a massage with a happy ending?
Yes, the defendant, because failure if they did not comply with that, she threatened that she would call law enforcement, have them deported, and have their children removed. She even went as far as telling one of the victims, I will even tell the police that you are prostituting your own child to make sure you don't have your child anymore.
A neighbor
that baby doing some coercion type stuff. Go ahead.
Who doesn't want to be identified says it was hard not to notice the unusual activity in the apartments next door, and sometimes clients would confuse her home.
I'm having a little trouble because there's crazy guys coming here, knocking on my door, and I don't know them. What if they're dangerous or something?
In court, Eva's attorney argued the human trafficking charge is too extreme in that the victims were allowed to come and go as they please.
Oh, wait, so she ain't have them like locked down or nothing, huh? So they can just leave and go. They can go back to where they lived at. Oh, and this is falling under sex trafficking, right?
Allegations came forward because one of the victims was being evicted, and they all got together and they provided a similar story to the detectives.
Oh, whoa. So one of them was getting evicted. They all came up with a story and said, this is what's going on.
Clients would confuse her home.
I'm having a little trouble because there's crazy guys coming here, knocking on my door, and I don't know them. What if they're dangerous or something?
In court, Eva's attorney argued the human trafficking charge is too extreme in that the victims were allowed to come and go as they please.
These allegations came forward because one of the victims was being evicted, and they all got together and they provided a similar story to the detectives.
How do you sex traffic somebody who is able to come and go? How does that work?
Police strongly believes there are other victims and encourage them to come forward.
One thing that we really see is they're afraid. They're afraid because they may not be citizens. We don't care about that. We care about them, their safety, and putting the traffickers in jail.
How, if you care about what's going on, how can you even say that this person is a trafficker when they come and go as they please? They're not sex trafficking if they can make moves how they want. Do you know that they can leave Florida? Do you know that they can leave Miami and go right into Broward County or something like that? Did you know that they can go to the police department and tell, because they're not citizens, of course they don't want to do that right there, because the citizen will try to tell the police, well, hell, they is doing, they is soliciting sex and they is selling their children, but they don't have to even go that far. They just could have left. Oh, Willie, they are immigrants and they have nowhere to go and all that fly stuff right there. Man, there's always somewhere to go when you don't want to be there. Boy, there's always somewhere to go if you don't want to be there. If you can leave, you can leave. I'm sick of y'all be trying to be with everything. When these babies be out here doing something with their monkey, and because they don't want to be held accountable, now everything is sex trafficking. When they is choosing to do this shit.
All right, now victims or anybody who thinks somebody could
They said they didn't speak English.
be a victim of human
Hell, they in Miami. Oh, they in Miami. In my mind, if they don't speak English, they speak Spanish. They in Miami.
trafficking should call 305-673-7900. That's 305-67.
Did he say if you being sex trafficked?
Victims or anybody who thinks somebody could be a victim of human
In jail.
He say if you is a victim.
All right, now victims or anybody who thinks somebody could be a victim of human trafficking should call 305-673-7900. That's 305-673-7900.
I don't think someone is sex trafficked if they like can get in their car, if they can walk away, if they get on the bus, something like that right there, and they like leave. If you was not shackled down, in my mind, you're not sex trafficked. You have options. You may not like the options, but you do have options. I'm just saying, hell, they might got the free-eyed dog. Man, let her go.
Allegations
Let
came
that baby
forward
go.
because one of the victims was being evicted, and they all got together.
One of them was being evicted, so now this is one of them things of believe all women. And I can say when a bitch getting evicted, a bitch gonna do what she need to do to not get evicted. It's gonna tell. Bitch gonna do something. She will make up a rumor. She will make up a problem. Let's not act like this some new shit that, oh my God, she's about to get evicted and she would never lie. Play too damn much. Move right along.